If you like the sporty SS styling and want to take it a step further for your 2016 or newer LT, LT1, or your SS Camaros build, this Anderson Composites Type-T2 Hood in carbon fiber will be a great way to achieve that. Now this is going to be great for the Camaro owner who is looking to replace their hood, whether it's succumbed to the elements or damage over time, or you just want a more dramatic look for your car. Now this specific hood will take on the factory SS styling while integrating a functional and lightweight build, both offering performance and style if you want to lighten up your Camaro for the track or spirited driving without losing that SS appearance. Now this will have a very OE plus appearance to it with a large heat extractor right in the center and two smaller extractors over on each side of the hood. Now both of those, in addition to the small cal and the aggressive body lines, are going to offer a tougher appearance but also improve performance by keeping the engine bay a little bit cooler, allowing a couple locations where heat can escape efficiently. Now along with the cooler air, the lighter weight material will also offer a little bit of performance here with the 21-pound weight savings that you're going to get for your build, which doesn't sound like a lot but is pretty significant when you're looking for any and all ways to shave down the weight of your Camaro, whether it be for performance or just, again, that spirited driving. Now this will be made of a 3K 2x2 twill carbon fiber cloth, being very durable for the weight that it is. This will also have a marine grade gel coating on top to finish the carbon fiber, and it will have UV inhibitors applied to that top coating to protect against any yellowing or oxidation, so it's going to keep this glossy look over time, even against the elements. This will also have removable and paintable mesh screens, beneficial for a couple different reasons. One, serving as a barrier for the larger debris that may potentially get into your engine bay, like leaves or other things that you encounter on the road. And two, it's going to give you the option to customize the hood and further customize your build. Now this will also use all the OE hardware, but I do want to mention that Anderson Composites does recommend that you do not use hood struts because of the potential cracking or damage to the carbon fiber because of the pressure of the struts, and to use hood pins for safety reasons, so just keep that in mind when it comes time to install this hood. Now this will come in at around $1,900, making this one of the more expensive choices in the category for a hood, but for good reason. Now what I will say is that you do get what you pay for with this build when it comes to the construction and the overall design. So if you are looking for a way to invest in the appearance and performance of your Camaro in a bold and very noticeable way, then this is going to be a great choice to consider. Install here is going to be a 2 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter, and it should only take you about an hour or so to get the job done with some pretty basic hand tools. I do recommend having an extra set of hands on deck just to help you get this installed and fitted up properly, just because of the size of the hood. But at this point, we can head over to our shop and check out a detailed breakdown on how you can get this onto your Camaro at home. So that is going to wrap it up for my review. Let's go ahead and get into the install.
For this install, you need a ratchet, 13mm socket, a pick, and a hood prop. All right, today we're gonna be installing a hood on our Camaro, so let's get started. All right, now we're gonna start taking our hood off. First thing we're gonna need to do is prop our hood up with something other than the hood struts, because they will be removed for the install. So have something hold it up properly. All right, now we're gonna come to our strut. We're gonna grab a pick. You're gonna see this little spring clip. Just gonna pry that up, and then it'll pop off. You do the same thing on the top. All right, now you go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. All right, next we're going to take off our 2 nuts for our hood on either side on the bracket. Now you may need to grab a friend or just hold it securely, because this will move once you loosen those nuts up. We're gonna take all 4 nuts off either side. Just ignore the line going around, that's just for our realignment afterwards. So we're gonna grab our ratchet and 13mm socket and take our 2 nuts off. All right, we're just gonna leave this nut on here loose, just so it doesn't fall, and get the other side off. All right, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab a buddy to help on the other side, grab the hood, take our nut off, take our hood prop out of the way, and then remove our hood. All right, now we're gonna get our new hood on. We're just gonna grab a buddy to help get it in place and then reinstall it with our factory hardware onto our brackets. All right, now we're gonna come to our nuts and we're gonna tighten them down. You can see the factory witness mark on the bracket. We're gonna tighten them back down over the witness mark. It'll get us pretty close to adjusted. You may need to do some minor adjusting after that. So we're gonna grab a ratchet, 13mm socket, tighten them down. All right, you can go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. All right, now at this point, you do not want to reinstall your hood struts. The manufacturer does not recommend that. They could damage since this is a lighter material. Also, this hood does require hood pins and you to put some type of heat shielding on the underneath to protect the carbon fiber. All right, and that wraps up our install of our Anderson Composites Type-T2 Hood, carbon fiber for our 2016 and newer Camaro LT, LT1, and SS. And remember, for everything Camaro, keep it right here at AmericanMuscle.com.